here's something new for you. So we've just got back from my Uncle Marshall's up in Kidderminster. Because I asked him to get something for me, something that I've had my eye on for a little while, and I just couldn't believe it was still available. And I thought, oh, in a minute I'm going to look and it's not going to be there and I'm going to be gutted. So I said, Marshall, can you please go up to Redditch, buy this for me, and then we'll come pick it up. So we've just been, we picked it up, and what is it? Check that out. What is it, Pop-Up? What is it, Pop-Up? It's a tandem. And it's a beauty as well. Like, I had a feeling it was going to be quite nice from the pictures and the description that was given. But when you can actually see it in the flesh, it's fantastic. But yeah, here it is. I've just pulled it into the house. I'm having a look around it now. We've already identified that we've got to adjust this and move that, and as soon as I sat on that seat there, my thighs are rubbing on these handlebars. So what I'm going to do now, before we get to go out and have a play on it, and I will video that because we've never ridden a tandem. We've always fancied riding one. We couldn't find one for hire because that would have been a good idea, hire a tandem. And but we couldn't find one for hire. What do? Well, you just got to go and buy one, haven't you? So we're going to set it up, get it something like the way it should fit us, and then yeah, hopefully we get a break in the weather, and then I'll set the camera up to watch us wobbling off down the road. Catch you in a bit. My seat is okay. The Viggy's was too tall and it wouldn't go down anymore because the seat post is really quite long. So I thought, well, I'll drop the seat post, I'll swap them over and swap the handlebars over. But there's something going on there, so it's just easier to cut an inch off this. These are actually two different size seat posts anyway, so I don't know how that is. Weird, it's all like the same bike. But so we're going to cut an inch off of this, there's plenty of it. Is it? It won't be more. Okay. Well, that'll do it. You can manage, couldn't you? Yeah. So, yeah, we can ride it and try it, and if you need a bit more later, I can chop a little bit more off. Mm-hmm. So, handlebars wise, do you think they're too low for you?
I think the seat could do with going forwards a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, the handlebars are okay.
Okay, seat forward then.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah?
Yeah, there. Just sitting on my hands.
Sitting on your hands,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's weird that you've got control over my pedals. Isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you're actually sitting on my hands. Like,
There.
yeah. Particularly this one, I think it's because you've got to put it on a chain.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that's probably not a bad thing if you want to keep your hands warm. But you can put them elsewhere, can't you?
Not sure quite how I'm going to reach my bloody water bottle down there, but you know.
Yeah. Well, there's going to have to be communication, like stop pedalling or this, that and the other, you know. 'Cause if you want to get your water bottle
Yeah.
and your legs giving it like that and you're trying not to...
Yeah. Because this, you can only freewheel together,
Yeah.
can't you?
Yeah, if you need to have a breather or stand on one leg,
Yeah.
we've both got to stop pedaling.
Yeah. Funny. Did you want to have a quick go now then, do you?
Up to the roundabout and back or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Go on then.
I'm putting my hat on in case you kill me.
Left you really, shouldn't I?
Okay, see, you should never turn the camera off. So I've just thought, well, we're going to go for a test ride up the road. Just, you know, we want to ride it properly tomorrow, but we've got to test it today. So I thought, oh, I'm staying in my clothes. And then I tucked my trouser leg into my sock, you know, old-fashioned style. And then Vicky goes, I think you need to do the other leg. Because the chain's on the other side. Test ride number 1.
Okay. Right, I'm going to get on and I'm just going to pick my feet up.
You are?
Yeah. So you've got control of balance and I'm just going to start pedalling when you say go.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, you've got balance.
You're on here?
I'm on.
I'll just back pedal a bit. That's it. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Avoid any divots because the tyre's very flat.
So like I feel like I'm having to lean left.
Right, I feel pretty... Yeah, you probably are though because my arm's hanging out the side. So, right, that's me in position properly now. I can feel your right leg dominant. Yeah. Just relax.
Right.
We got any more gears?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that feels better. Now I feel like I'm actually able to pedal. Oh shit. We don't want to go too fast though, do we?
That's smoother, isn't it?
Yeah.
Taller gear. That works better.
I'm getting a wet bum.
It's really weird to drive around something.
Yeah, I feel like I'm delayed.
Yeah.
Like you move and then I'm like, oh, afterwards.
Like we're off to the right and I don't want to be to the right.
Yeah. Going to release the pedals, they're all yours to do what you need.
That's funny. That is weird. That is weird. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, weird. Good though, we didn't crash. I think we'll be alright.
I do.
I think we'll be alright. So while I'm here and it's pretty nice daylight, we'll have just a quick look around the bike here. So we've got a set of oval wheels, front and rear, which are quite nice. Victoria, the 28mm tyres, I think. Carbon forks with a quick release up front. Nice head stem. I'm gonna have to clean these handlebars though, they're a bit sticky. A token gesture handlebar setup for the pillion, or the stoker should we say. All new cables, bearings, chain and everything on this. And you got the main crank, you got 2 up front and 9 in the back. Saw a derailleur. Need a bit of air in the back. That was I could feel that rubbing. Well, the brakes work okay, but apparently, you know, you need a bit of forward planning on the braking. Well, I did notice that it's got bosses for V-brake setup, and I've actually got hydraulic blocks that might be better for a back brake on that. So whether I can rig up a third brake, maybe swing this round on the other side so I've got control of it, but then Vicky's got control of an emergency brake on the back, would be a really good idea, I think. But yeah, hopefully we get out on it tomorrow for a bit more of a ride. Get all our gear on and some lights and maybe a mudguard on the back, and go for a bit more of a ride and see how we go. So until then, catch you in a bit.
That's not to be able to stay there.
Well, no. Okay, so we're going to go for a ride now and see how it goes. I'll turn this one off. I've rigged up a camera on the front, but I've got a feeling it's just going to bounce all over the place, but well, you know, it'll be there. If anything, I'll bring it in short, turn it around and show in front of us. But we're going to do a route that is quite a regular route for us, and see how it compares with our first ride, whether we can just cruise it or whether we get into a rhythm, and see how we go. So this is going to be the handy cam for Vicky to take control of. I'm going to switch it off now.
It's all different.
Weird, isn't it? So we can't wear our cycle shoes on this because we don't have any pedals on it yet. They're just flat pedals, and everything feels so weird that we keep just getting confused with everything. She's forgot her hat. I ain't got my glasses. It's quite funny.
There you go. Start again.
Pedal back. Okay?
Yeah.
Try not to hit this car in front of us.
Am I going to pick up and start pedaling?
And in a second. You ready?
Yeah.
Right, go. Oh, it's changing gear. Oh, that feels better than yesterday. It feels straighter. So I'm really quite confused about the controls now because everything feels so different. Just on gear now.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm just doing very Right, let's have a look.
Yeah.
The back's fallen off. Oh, that's good. I was worried it was the wheel coming loose. Right, ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. I was standing on the pedal and went up.
Huh?
You were still pedaling and I was stood on the pedal and I went up with it, like the spin bikes, you said.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a horse coming now. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Right. I'll talk to the camera here. Put the camera there. It's not a great angle, but I can't quite let go of the well, I can let go of the handlebars, but it's a bit weird. So yesterday when we did our test ride, we seemed to be fighting the bike, and then it was like, are we fighting each other? Is one leaning one way and one leaning the other? We couldn't quite fathom it out, could we, Biggie? But one thing we did know was the tyres were flat, so I feel sure the tyres have made 50% better difference now that we pumped them up. The other thing was, I looked at the bike while it was standing in the front room and I thought, there seems to be a bit of a twist on that. Like a bit of a banana shape to the frame. Not a lot, but it was there. And then there was, the back wheel alignment seemed off. Like the wheel was in properly, it was right to the back of the slots that it should sit in. But there didn't seem to be a whole lot of room for the tyre to make any kind of adjustment, and you could see that the wheel was slightly off track, so the bike was effectively crabbing down the road. So I had a bit of a play around and I spaced the wheel around and I got it a lot better, and it feels a lot better today, don't it, Biggie?
Yeah.
I mean, I can actually take my hand off the handlebar here like that reasonably well. So far we've established that it's not easy to ride a tandem. It requires quite a bit of teamwork, like communication, talking to each other, when to start pedaling, when to stop. The funny feeling through the pedals as you just kind of, oh, I'm changing gear there. The funny feeling through the pedal as one is still pedaling when you stop. So a bit like when you're on one of those spin bikes, you can't stop, or perhaps a fixed wheel. So there's like funny confusion there. But I feel quite comfortable here at the minute. How are you feeling?
Yeah, good.
Good. Got a nice view of my back.
Yeah. Nice
yellow view. But my arms were pumped up yesterday pretty much straight away, but they're okay this time, apart from the fact I'm going one-handed now. So we're going up a little bit of a hill, and we'll see how we go when we get to the top, because there's quite a big hill on the way down. So we're going to be putting a bit of faith in these brakes, I reckon. But we'll see how we go. Catch you in a bit. Right, I'm really hoping that we can just come straight out of here. Right, slow. grips under lots of power. Yeah. Yeah, you hear the clunking. Yeah. That's the chain slipping. No. So what I notice is it's a bit slower to react to stuff. So like this, you probably get about a foot of drift when you're riding on a solo bike. But on the tandem it can be like 2 to 3 feet's worth of just sort of drift as you're riding along before you get to correct it. And then when you correct it, you can't do it too like aggressively, because then everything starts to wobble. So you have to sort of meander your way back onto the line you wanted before. But it's okay. Oh, right. That's just good. How are we feeling then? Bit sore. The seats aren't as comfortable. Well, we spent a while obviously getting our seats the way we like them on our regular road bikes. So of course these feel a bit hard. But we're going to have a bit of a play around with handlebar positions and things for a minute, because Vicky's got no wind in her face to hold her up like I would, or she would on her push bike, and she's overheating because there's no wind in her face. So well, we can maybe do something with the handlebars just to help with that. And I'm thinking I'm going to rotate them so that this upper part is up here, and see if I can fit my ass between it. See what we can do, shall we? Three, two, one, go. That was good, picking the rear like a taller gear.
Yeah. Hey!
So Vicky's a lot better on those handlebars now, and I can feel she's feels better on it, you know. There's no point in her being in a racy position on the back. Might as well just be comfortable. So we're about the halfway mark. We'll be doing the roundabout and then headed back. Is it?
Yeah. I'm looking at your shoulder.
Yeah.
Your shoulder's like way over the curve. I'm like, oh my god.
That's funny. The pedal fell off. Is there anything behind? Oh dear. Biggie's pedal fell off. Oops a daisy. Shame I didn't have the camera on the other side for that, wasn't it? Alright. Need a spanner. So pedal fell off, put it back on, it's chewed it up a bit, took a bit to get it re-threading, and then checked the others, and my one was coming loose as well. So this bike's been so like, it actually was a fresh build. The guy that we bought it off, he made it for him and his son, and his son who had autism couldn't get on with it, so it hasn't been very far. So we're doing the shakedown run really, even though we're the new owners of it. It's never been out be tested really, so off we go again. Just changing gear. All right. Wow, there we go. We thought we'd better stop before what is the longer hill climb anyway, which is nearly home. But, and I noticed the battery's getting a bit low on this one, so do a bit of chitty chat and have a look at the bike here. Not a bad shot there. It's going all right, but we've got a bit of chain slip when we both stick the power in a bit. Not sure if it's off the back cassette or the front chain rings or what. So I'll put my chain checker on that chain, but I would imagine it's pretty new. We're quite happy with the gear ratios, but we'd actually like a taller top gear if we could, because we're sort of stuck at around 25 mile an hour, and we could actually push a bit further than that when you're free rolling good. But it's all right so far. It's a learning curve, learning experience. You just have to, like I say, communicate. But it's interesting because there was a tandem on the TT when I did my time trial, two guys, and I wished I'd paid a bit more attention to them, or perhaps had a bit of a chat, like, you know, because you think to yourself, two guys on one bike, they're going to put some power through it, and it's not quite that easy, is it? It's not so simple. I mean, yes, you can put the power through it, but it takes a lot of planning and sort of anticipating things happening, you know, and by the time you've put in power in, you feel like you could have done it a lot sooner. I don't know, it is strange. When you both get into a rhythm and you get settled, it is good. But Vicky likes a taller gear than I do, and actually I change up and down through the gears a bit sooner than she would normally do. And so where I would offload the pedals when I'm changing gear because you don't want to drive power as you're changing gear. She's still powering. So you, unless you go, I'm changing gear every time you click it, you know, you just kind of press the button and hope that it doesn't grind itself to death. Not so bad going up through the gears, but when you're coming back down to a lower gear, it is quite, think, oh god, it's going to chew itself to pieces. But no, it's good fun. It's not the comfiest at the moment. I need to move my seat. Vicky feels a bit better with her handlebars like that. And yeah, going pretty good. So I'll put this camera away. We're going to slog our way up the hill now, and we'll be nearly home then. All right?
Yeah.
Glad to be back.
That's far enough.
That's far enough, isn't it?
Yeah.
Far enough without just pottering, playing.
Yeah.
We eating a little Christmas cake. Christmas cake.
Your Christmas cake.
More Christmas cake. So, what were your thoughts on it then, Vicky?
Well,
You got Christmas cake on
to start with,
you?
I thought, oh no,
Didn't like it, did you?
how do I tell him I don't like it?
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable, and I just had a super close-up of some bright yellow. That was about it.
Yeah.
And then we changed the handlebars, and it went from, oh no, to, yeah, I love this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I felt the same, really. I don't know, I just, because I thought, I don't know, like I bought a tandem because we couldn't hire one to see what it was like, so I knew it was like a quite an expensive way just to see what we thought of it, you know, and then, for, you know, there's parts of that ride where I'm thinking, yeah, well, I'll try tinkering with this and then we'll probably sell it pretty soon, and then there's parts of the ride where I thought, well, this is alright, it just minces along quite happily, but it definitely, I think it's going to come down to where and when you ride it, you know, like I don't think I'd be too interested in doing a coastal road, which is where you'd think you'd want to ride it, but it up and down through the gears and up and down hills, and it's okay, it's just
The chain slip was an issue.
the chain slip's a bit annoying. I want to figure that out. So, but when you're just batting along on the flat and it's quite nice, that it's all right, isn't it?
Mhm.
So, I don't know. Well, we'll see how we go. We're going to have a cup of coffee and a piece of our Christmas cake, and then Vicky's going to pilot it.
Mm.
I'll let her ride it without me. I haven't even ridden it without me on it either. We'll let her ride it without me on it, and then I'll jump on the back and see what it goes like.
Oh god. Yeah, it's a bit tall, isn't it?
Well, see if you can move on it.
Yeah. What am I doing then?
Ride around a bit, ride around the roundabout or something, so I can just get used to how it moves, and then I'll jump on the back. Just Well, that's how you go up through the gears like you would on your normal bike.
This one.
And then your thumb is that one there.
Okay, but what am I?
And then that does the big one at the front.
I see, because I was fiddling with this one and nothing was happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, okay. Are you ready? Yeah. Hang on. Okay.
I pulled the handlebars off.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah.
What now?
Come on a bit. I was like, what? Good job I could just step off the back, wasn't it? Hold that seat straight, mate. You want to try that again?
Okay.
Right, I'm going to put my feet on the pegs like you do.
Okay.
Because I didn't get my feet on the pegs at all there.
Didn't you?
No.
Okay.
So.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh God!
One more go.
Okay. You need to relax. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. What are you doing? Your hands now.
You, because I keep moving my hands.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oh God! Don't go any faster, because you're going to need to jump off if you... Okay, stop pedaling. Okay, we're coming to a stop. Okay.
It's not easy, is it?
Well, it'd be alright if you...
Yeah, you jump on the back.
Oh.
It's hard, isn't it?
It's hard, but I think what makes it so hard is because when you are on the back, your power input is so much more than mine.
You think?
Yeah. So when you start pedaling,
Yeah.
it's like you're moving the bike.
Yeah, yeah. There's
And
a lot
I'm-
more stuff moving around.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But
So we won't be doing that then.
well, I reckon we could get it,
Yeah.
but yeah, you have to seriously relax and.
Yeah.
I mean, you pulled the handlebars.
Yeah, yeah, because I get what I get it. I knew that I wanted to relax, but I'd already pulled the handlebars off at that point. Just because what was happening wasn't filling me with much confidence.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's what it was like for me when we first set
Started.
off.
Well, hello. Here's a cycling vid for you. Now, I was going to film this like an introductory as I went up to my Uncle Marshall's this weekend to pick up something that I asked him to get me. And that's a load of shit.